holding up the bypass. Oh, me and my dad having a top laugh. Oh, oh, sitting on the toolbox. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss.
Hey guys, I just recorded a really quite a long video where I was saying about this song as a metaphor, and I just want to do a shorter video so people get it. And what I'm trying to say is, the feeling the child's perspective is trying to bring to the listener from this song is the same feeling that we, as a collective, ranging from our team, ranging from psychology persons to social work to special needs teachers to therapists to nurses to community development officers, all the way to people with Cambridge PhDs in developing Tanzania. Collectively, what do we want to bring into those children who have to come into our care? Remembering the mainstay of our work is done keeping children out in the community supported with foster families. The feeling we're trying to create in them, in all of what we're doing, is summed up well in a song. And that song is the JCB song by Nis Loppy. And it's a very funny metaphor to have. But I just want to make a short video to say, we are always working to try and ensure that when our children go to bed at night, that when they close their eyes to go to sleep, that the same feeling that the child's perspective who is singing in this song that I'm about to play is present in their lives. If it be for individual care workers or even for the collective, the whole collective that is Featherstail. We want the children to be able to look to it like a parent, and that in itself is a massive task to navigate. And this is the behind the scenes aspects of what we do, like the work and functioning of everything that you don't necessarily see but has to be thought through. But just to sum it all up, if you listen to this song, the feeling this child has with his father in this song is the same feeling we hope that all our children can have in the care of Featherstail. And it's a conscious thing that as a team we are trying to bring to their lives. And there's nothing better, to be honest, guys. It's the most addictive feeling in the world when you see where children have come from and where they go to. When you see them develop, you see them learn to walk, learn to talk, you see them start smiling, you see them recover from whatever they're recovering from, you see them getting out of child labour into school. The whole thing is so addictive, and I dare say it's the greatest feeling in the world. But that's a fragment of the job. Getting a child out of child labour is predominantly our work for the kids outside, the home support, outreach, etc. But when you bring a child into your care, bringing a child from an abused background, we've got blind cerebral palsy girl who's got a 6-month-old baby who's 15. You can't get worse abuse than this. Bringing that child in is not the end of the story. Bringing that child in and trying to create that sense of safety and that sense that they have this almost superhero around them looking after them every day, be it a care worker, be it multiple care workers, be it just the collective, is something I feel the children should have access to. It's something I feel the children should have access to. And we have such a vast dynamic of traumatized children. It's very hard to do, but we are doing the best that we can, and we have the greatest, some of the greatest minds in the world, I'll go as far as to say, around to advise us, and I think some of the greatest minds in Tanzania on the topic as well, to be fair. It seems we have people who have won Caregiver of the Year award in the whole of East Africa and stuff like this in our team. I think it's safe to say that. So having all of those factors and all of the variants of children, you can see how big a job it is to try and bring that feeling into the children's lives. But bring it we must, because bringing a child into safety, into an institution, the safety of an institution is just 10% of what needs to be done, because from there you need to help the child to grow, develop, to recover from their trauma, maybe go into further education if they can do that, and even go into foster families, which is something else that we do, of course. So we've got so much to work through. But key to all of that comes from my yearning to be a good father, which is tickled by this song, which encapsulates the whole thing of the whole working order of Feather's Tale. This is what we want our kids to feel when they go to bed. We want them to look back on the day. We want them to feel exactly like the child, perspective of the child singing in the following.
Well, I'm rumbling in this JCB. I'm 5 years old, my dad's a giant sitting beside me, and the engine rattles my bum like berserk while we're singing, don't forget your shovel if you want to go to work. My dad's probably had a bloody hard day, but he's been good fun and bubbling and joking way. And the procession of cars stuck behind are getting all impatient and angry, but we don't mind. We're holding up the bypass, oh, me and my dad having a top laugh, oh, oh, sitting on the toolbox, oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss, so glad I'm not in school, oh no. And we pull over to let the cars pass, and pull off again, speeding by this summer green grass. And we're like giants up here in our big yellow digger, like Zoids or Transformers, or maybe even bigger. And I wanna transform into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and eat up all the bullies and the teachers and their pets. And I'll tell all my mates my dad's PA Baraka's only with a JCB and Bruce Lee's nunchuckers. And we're holding up the bypass, oh, me and my dad having a top laugh, oh, 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 sitting on the toolbox, oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss, so glad I'm not in school. And we're holding up the bypass, oh, me and my dad having a top laugh, oh, oh, I'm sitting on the toolbox, oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss, so glad I'm not in school. Said I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round and we're holding up the bypass, whoa, and me and my dad having a top laugh, oh, whoa, and I'm sitting on the toolbox, oh, and I'm so glad I'm not in school, boss, so glad I'm not in school. I said I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his, I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB. I'm Luke, I'm 5 and my dad's Bruce Lee. Drives me round in his JCB.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, as it really helps us to grow the channel and with it help more children here in Tanzania. Also, don't forget you can support our work by sharing with children in crisis here, be it sharing for a particular need or even sharing one-on-one support for education, housing, food and medical care. It can be done for as little as the cost of a cup of coffee a week back in the West after all. Just visit www.sharetanzania.co.uk to find out more. Lastly, remember you can also support us via Patreon, www.patreon.com/featherstale, and help keep us here in Tanzania to continue our work. The links for the website and for the Patreon are in the description box of this video. Love and light, guys. See you soon.